welcome back to Good Day State Line. So all of a sudden your kids move out, they get a job, or they go to college, you look around, you feel kind of empty. What do you do next? Emily Party, founder of Empty Nest Counseling, is here with us tonight. We're going to talk about how to cope with all of these empty nester feelings. Hi, Emily.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself and why you decided to get into this field.
Absolutely. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist here in Nashville, Tennessee. And, we see so many life changes that just kind of go unnoticed. And this is one of those milestones that we can see on the horizon. We know it affects almost every aspect of life, right? Finances, relationships, and your personal identity. And so I just wanted to be able to help people transition successfully through that time.
I think one of the hard parts of the idea of an empty nester is it's very, very positive, but creates like negative emotions. And most of the time, the negative things create the negative emotions, right? And the positive things create the positive emotions, but this is kind of a twist.
Absolutely. We like to say with every change comes loss. And so even when something is wanted and known, it's a paradox, right? It's okay to have mixed emotions about these things and to address the grief along with celebrating the joy.
Yeah. So, what's the number one thing that you want to tell your empty nest clients and our viewers who are watching?
I just want to normalize for them that there's no right emotion to have and to just seek the support that works for you. This is a time of new self-discovery. It's okay. It's not selfish to be able to invest in yourself and your own interests at this time. And I would just encourage you to rely on your own support, your own friendships and relationships, and then remind you you're still a parent. In fact, your kid still needs you. They need comfort from you. They're going to seek guidance from you. And so don't rely on your kid to support you and comfort you. That's where your own support network can step in.
Well, I think that's so important and something that I think that in the last maybe 10, 15 years, we have kind of gotten a little better at in society to allow parents, especially mothers, to have their own lives. I have a lot of friends who have kids who I know that they think I got to make time for myself. I have to make time for my friendships. When I think back to like when my mom first was a mom and all of the moms who are my friends' moms, they weren't really doing that. No one was telling them that was okay.
Exactly. Yes. And I hear that so often, from that generation that like, oh, I didn't know that it wasn't a thing, right? Self-care wasn't a thing. And that's how we can turn the tide, and I think we can set now an example for our kids to be able to say, hey, life doesn't end when you have kids and it doesn't end when they move out either. And so there's a constant going motivation to be able to develop who we are at different seasons in our life.
Well, and when you really think about it too, how many times do empty nesters then get their nest refilled because people show back up?
They come back. Yeah, they come back. Yes.
What's your favorite part of working with clients who, are going through this change?
I think just the freedom to have self-discovery, to be able to explore those things that maybe they haven't paid attention to. And sometimes that can be painful and we need to relearn some new communication skills so they can reconnect with their partner in this time. But also just some of those new interests that they haven't asked themselves in years, like, what is my favorite color? What do I enjoy doing? What is restorative to me and who I am?
It's kind of like a really exciting time once you get past the sad parts.
Exactly. Yeah. And that grief is normal and okay. And so just not ignoring the grief and actually processing it is also very freeing.
So if there was something that you would suggest that somebody could do like right now before reaching out and finding, somebody who would be fit to speak with, maybe like weekly or something like that, what would you suggest?
One of the simplest things is to just put a reminder on your phone to pop up a couple times a day asking, what do I need? And it's one of those things that, again, it just is a checkpoint for you to be able to start asking, okay, do I need friendships? Am I feeling lonely? Do I need a hot meal because I just am going too fast, and slowing down. So instead of just picking a default self-care thing like yoga or taking a walk, if you're lonely, that's not what you need, and so we want to check in with what do I need and then turn towards the support that fits that.
I like that advice for anybody at all.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Emily,
we all need something.
Yeah, right, we all do. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Where can we go for some more information or to follow you?
Thank you. Yeah, at Empty Nest Counseling or emptynestcounseling.com.
So we have even more GDS for you next. One of our favorite lifestyle influencers, Shanice Ireland, is joining us to talk about National Vegan Month and how we can incorporate some vegan recipes into our holidays. You know, we'd love for you to send us your favorite holiday recipes too. Vegan or not, we would love to see them. The easiest way to do that is to send us an email at gds@fox39.com. This totally includes your holiday cookie recipes too. More sugar the better. We'll be right back.